Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Soaxx and today we're going to take a look at a ranked battle I had in the old mighty Warspite. Yes, I'm currently running these captain skills on my captain: priority target, expert marksman, basics of survivability and fire prevention. I'm currently running these upgrades on her: main armaments mod 1, secondary battery mod 2, damage control system mod 1 and steering gears mod 2. Now basically, hopefully in this game I'm going to show you that you don't have to travel far in your battleship to be successful. Basically, what do I mean by this? I am going to travel over to sea, park up and basically not move and cover and defend B. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Well, basically what I've just mentioned to the team is, well, I tried to suggest, the Farragut go cap C, the Fubuki go and cap B, and we will basically, once we've capped B, we just sit and defend. But do you think they're listening to me? It don't look like it, does it? Anyway, what can I say about the Warspite? Apart from her being one of the most famous British battleships of all time, and I absolutely love her, I think she looks brilliant as well. Basically, she has 381mm guns, and she has 8 of them. Now, she only has a fire rate of 2 shots per minute, but these bad boys can overmatch anything you're going to find in the game. Trust me, in the game, what a plonker. Not in the game, at this tier, so they are fantastic. Basically, a battleship sits nose onto you, shoot at the nose. It will overmatch their armour and do penetration damage, which you will find out. Hopefully I'll show you. She has 53,800 hit points, which is pretty good. She has maximum firing range of 16.3, but she has a top speed of 23.5 knots, so she is a slow girl. And she's also quite squishy and she likes to get set on fire, but she does have the fantastic British hill, which is excellent. So basically the plan is get C, get B and sit and defend. And I'm going to show you in this video, hopefully I'm going to show you in this video that basically you don't need to go far in a battleship. All you need to do is get into a central location, get angled, maybe get some cover between you and some of the enemy ships, and then defend. As I'm going to show you. Now, for some reason, Leander thinks it's a DD. I mean, it's got pretty good concealment, but he's pushing in rather aggressively. I don't know why he's doing this. And he is being focused by everything. I mean, I got some shots out on the old Huff's Bay there, but no go because my aim was poor yet again. Yes, the Leander, well done, sir. You're doing okay. 2,000 hit points. Good rush to be on your own. Silly boy. You should just let the Fubuki do its job. So the Fubuki is, I think, pushing in. Yep, it's definitely pushing in. He's going to go and contest the cap. And there you go. There's the squishiness. I showed too much broadside and I basically took 10,000 damage. So I'm going to heal that up. I'm detected. I'm trying to get in behind the smoke. Leander's running. I don't know why he didn't sit in the smoke, but I don't think he's going to last long. Lord of Noob. Yes, good old Lord of Noob there. Fantastic name, sir. And there goes Leander. Well done, sir. So we have the C point, they have the A point. There's a DD, obviously contesting the B cap along with the Fubuki, who did actually listen eventually and headed in there. So basically, we're just even apart from we are a ship down. So I'm just going to see if I can get over to this island and then I'm going to park up and do the job that I intend. Basically, I'm going to sit and cover B with some cover from anyone that's west of me, from between them islands, and I'm just going to keep these guns firing because when you do connect with these bad boys, they do some damage. So I've got some shots out on the old Dunkirk. Am I going to get anything here? Yeah, 4,900 damage. Yeah, he was turning away, only got 1 penetration. So I think I've got an overpin there as well. And there's the Fubuki. Yes. So the Fubuki's not the one contesting the cap. So that means the Farragut on the enemy team is contesting the cap. And he's probably sitting in his smoke. So hopefully that will run out. But I'm going to focus the Fubuki because, people, your priority in ranked, take out the destroyers if they've got them. And I think Farragut's just popped up too. But you need to take out the destroyers because they're the ones who are going to go and contest caps. So the Fubuki's still up. I'm turning away now. As you can see, I'm turning away and I'm going to start slowing down. I'm angled to all of these ships now. So I feel quite confident that when they hit me, yeah, they're going to do a bit of damage, but it's nothing I can't heal. You know, my heal's coming off cooldown now, so I'm going to focus on this Farragut because he is going to be doing the majority of damage to our other destroyers. So we need to take him out, and I've got shots out. Am I going to hit him? Come on! Yes! There you go, people. See? Battleships can take out destroyers as much as they can take out other battleships. You need to focus the destroyers. So that's one destroyer down there, and the Fubuki looks like his engine's broken. I'm going to see if I can get some shots on him before he disappears, and no source there because, yeah, dispersion. I mean, the dispersion's pretty good in this ship. It's not that bad, but yeah, RNG, I never prayed to him last night. So basically, now, we've got a nose in Dunkirk. We've got a Fuso at long range, which is sailing broadside. I'm going to see if I can get some shots on him by popping my spotter plane, which is really quite handy in this ship because the range is only 16.3 and you do need that range. I mean, it's not the best range in the game, but, and is he slowing down? Oh, you cheeky git. Oh, I still managed to get 2,000 damage on him though, but look, I'm parked. I'm safe from torpedoes from the Fubuki. People are going to struggle to shoot me if they're to the west. So I'm parked, I've got cover, I'm angled to all the other battleships, and I'm just going to sit here and just defend B, because we're starting to cap it, we've got a destroyers capping it, and I'm just going to defend it. I mean, there's no point to move, there's no point to sail around, there's no point pushing in and being aggressive, because we're going to have the advantage soon, and we're going to try and hold it. We're down the ship, I know, but we will start getting them points back once we get B points. So I'm just going to sit here and tank if anyone wants to shoot me. I mean, 2 people were targeting me. I'm just going to sit here and take it. Now, we have a nose in Dunkirk. And he thinks he's safe. Oh, but we have a grass spray popped up. So, yes, he looks a better target. And he's popped off again. So, I think... No, I think... Am I going to... No. Ah, where am I going to shoot at? I'm going to shoot at the grass spray as he's coming round. He's a better target. He's squishier than the Dunkirk. Even though the Dunkirk is sitting nose on and I can overpen him. But... the old grass spray, and that's 11,000 damage on the grass spray, which is fan-duply-tastic, and the Dunkirk's pushing in now, so, and he's sailing broadside, and he's on fire, so maybe we should focus him as well, but I'm just going to back up now so I can get some better shots on these targets, because I'm a bit worried they're going to push past, and I will not be able to get shots on them, so I'm going to keep on the old grass spray. It looks like, maybe some of these torpedoes will connect. Shots out in the old graph, and he's turned in. Yeah, he must have seen them, and that's another 2,000, what was that, 4,000 damage to him, so not too bad. Could have been better, but yeah, I'm sitting a little bit broadside now to the Dunkirk, but I'm not too worried about the guns. Them guns are a bit poor with the old armour piercing, really. I mean, you're probably better off firing HE than you are armour piercing in that thing, because they just tend to be weak. Now, I've got some torpedoes heading my way, and I think we just lost our Bajorni. Yes, he grew some man pants, pushed into B. I don't know why he pushed into B. I don't know why he didn't sit where I'm sitting. See if we can finish off the grass spy. No. Oh, cheers. But he's burning. It don't look like he's going to last long. Manages to hit me with high explosive. I'm not too worried about one fire. I'll just heal up the damage. And I will just wait, because I'm sitting in a central location and everyone can get shots on me. I'm not going to repair one fire, not till I'm safe. I'm just going to sit here and just heal up the damage with this fantastic British heal. So, the others only managed to take out the grass spray, which is excellent. So now, we've got a cap advantage, but we are still 1 ship down. So I'm going to see if I can get some shots on this Dunkirk before he goes behind the island. But if you've noticed, I've moved about 100 metres in what? 7 minutes. I've not moved anywhere. I'm just sitting here helping the DDs defend. Yes, I'm taking damage. Yes, I'm taking shots, but that's the idea. I'm the tank. I'm supposed to take the damage, not the bloody destroyers. But there you go. Look, they're still both on quite full health, and we have a cap advantage. And I haven't really moved. I'm trying to target the plane, because that's the one who's spotting me. But yeah, the AA is not the best in this ship. I mean, the secondaries are pretty good. If you go a secondary build, I haven't gone a secondary build. I've gone a tank build, basically. See, stop getting loads of fires and that. And hello, what's that who's just pushed around the east? West. God, give me a compass, people. I cannot tell the difference between west and east. Yes, it looks like we have... What was that? Can't quite tell what ship that was. But it looks like the Arizona's gone over there to sort him out, and I'm going to see if I can get some shots on the Fubuki, because if we can take the Fubuki out, we are in a really good position, and our Fubuki looks like he's going to need a hand with him. So now, my shots are not particularly good this time. Nah, they're terrible, really, aren't they? Oh my god. Right, so now it's time to move, because I thought the 2 ships that headed north, I think it was the Cleveland and the Dunkirk, were going to flank us, so I was trying to rotate round and get in a better position to counter them. But it looks like, yep, they're still up there. So it doesn't look like they're going to flank. They've just gone over there for a bit of cover because they were getting shot at and hurt quite badly. But the Arizona, and it looks like the Farragut has gone over to try and take out this battleship. So I was going to head over that way and see if I can help. But I'm going to keep my eye on B, because B is the most important point at the moment, and we have just taken a point lead. We have a ship deficit, but we've taken a point lead because we're defending B. But then I noticed the Fuso. It looks like he's going to start pushing into the B cap. So I need to stay where I am and defend. Because if we lose this cap, we could go down. Oh, it's a New Mexico. Sorry, people. Couldn't remember what it was. And this Fuso looks like he's just sitting still. So I'm just going to shoot at the front of the ship and see if I can get any penetrations, because I can overmatch his armour if I can get some good shots. It looks like he's freaking out a little bit there. I think it might be a little bit of server lag or something. Managed to get 3,500 damage on him. Going to get any more? And he's firing at me, but I am angled. I think I could angle a bit better. And yes, it looks like the Cleveland's pushing in now. Lord of Noob. So I'm pinging the map, letting everybody know, come on, we've just taken out New Mexico, you need to get back, because they're starting to push B and rush it. We've got quite a good point advantage now, so I'm just going to keep working on this Fuso. Make him think, you know, should I push in or not, because he's getting fired on, and that's 7,500 damage, so that's fantastic. Does he want to push in or not? You know, I'm trying to stop him, persuade him not to. Persuade him kindly with my big guns. But it looks like he's not listening, and he's going to keep pushing in, and he's doing a little bit of a freaky internet lag dance as he comes in. But looks like he's shaking his booty. But we managed. See, I'm not moving, people. I'm still sitting in C, and I'm still defending B. So we managed to get some shots, but nothing connected. Now the Cleveland looks like it's going to sail around. We managed. 6,000. So that's another 6,000, which is fantastic. But the Cleveland is pushing around now, so I'm just going to reload, get my guns ready to open up on his broadside if he decides to show it. Come on. Come on. Is he turning? He's turning, so I'll raise the guns. Come on. Is going to be any good? The disappointment is real, people. 2,000 damage, but I managed to reset the cap, which is fantastic. So now the Fuso looks like he's going to go down anytime soon, so I'm going to push. Now I'm decided I'm going to push forward a little bit further to get some shots on the Dunkirk coming in as well. I am showing broadside to the Dunkirk, which is a bit of a mistake here. I should have angled towards him, but hey, I thought I'll try and take the Fuso out, and boom, yes, goodbye Fuso. Doesn't look like the Dunkirk is interested in me for some unknown reason. I don't know what he's aiming at. Firing his HE on the Arizona behind me probably, but we now have a ship lead, but they are stopping the capture on B. But yeah, if you're going to keep sailing broadside, mate, I'm going to punish you for it. Are you going to... Oh, and he decides to turn once I'm reloaded. Oh, thanks. But it doesn't really matter, because you're going to get some damage, and you're burning anyway. So there's another 4,500 damage. I managed to get the rear guns firing. He managed... Yeah, no, I missed there. Looks like he's going to burn out. Oh, he's done some torpedo beats on the torpedoes, but he's just pushing forward. He's going ham, the crazy mofo. And the destroyer... Looks like the other destroyer's flanked down to the west, east, west, oh, whatever, to the left of the map. You know what I'm talking about. And yes, come on. Broadside target. Gang, goodbye, Mr. Dunkirk. And that's my higher caliber. Fantastic. And as you can see, in pretty much 14 minutes of this game, I've moved 2 squares. I've moved 2 squares from the centre of C to the outside centre of C. I haven't had to move. They've all known I'm here, and I haven't had to move, so that is fantastic. And the Cleveland managed to take out the Arizona, so that was unexpected, but I'm going to get some shots out on him, and then I'm going to turn and focus the other DD, because if he comes up, he's going to try and torpedo me, and I know this Cleveland's going to run and hide behind the island, because that's what I would do in Cleveland, and I'm not going to chase him. I'm going to keep firing on him while he's spotted, but as soon as he runs and hides, because I know he's going to do that, I'm going to leave him alone and see if we can take out this other destroyer. But that's it, people. Oh, torpedoes out. Are they heading towards me? No, they're not heading towards me. There's a Cleveland again. See if we can get some more damage on the Lord of Noob. I'm being focused by 2 people, so the destroyer's focusing me as well, so I'm expecting some torpedoes to be heading my way. Managed to get another 4,000 on him, but it looks like he's turning tail and running. We've got 917 points now. I'm getting fired on by the other Fubuki, so I'm going to turn and face him, and there my secondaries go at 5.6 kilometre range, which isn't too bad. So I'm going to get round, see if I can get some shots on him, because I'm expecting some torpedoes, but yes, well done Farragut. Some lovely torpedoes there by the Farragut, and goodbye Fubuki. So basically people, that's game, and I moved 3 squares. Since we got to sea, I've moved 3 squares now, and that's it. I didn't push in, I didn't go ham, I just let them come to us and make the mistake, so fantastic. So, not a bad battle in the old Warspite. Like I said, I didn't have to move far and I didn't have to travel, did I? I basically sat there and tanked the damage. Was I lucky? Meh, you could say so. I didn't get targeted too much, but I let the enemy push. They made mistakes, I managed to take them out. And I managed to do 94,000 points of damage, 3 kills, and I got a high caliber, and I got 6 defenders as well. So that wasn't too bad. Right, I managed to finish second on team with 1,811 experience, which is pretty good in the old Warspite, and I've got to take my hat off to that Farragut player. 2,082, but he did get 2 caps. I didn't get any caps. So, yeah, well done, sir. So, we pretty much done well there. Basically, we managed to fire 55 shells. We did 93,770 damage with them shells, and we managed to do 726 with our 1 secondary hit. So, yeah, that was on the old Fubuki. So that ain't a bad bit of damage there on the old with 1 secondary hit. So, fantastic. And we managed to make 307,000 credits after paying the crew. Well, people, thank you for watching. What can I say? I love the Warspite. It is squishy, but it has fantastic guns. But if you can do what I did there, get in a good position, angle, keep yourself covered from the islands and that, you'll be quite successful in this ship. Obviously, you do need some good players on your team as well. You can't do it all. I mean, I had one battle where I did 150,000 damage and we got annihilated. So, yeah, you do need some help. Hopefully, you enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash a thumbs up because it helps the channel. Smash a thumbs down if you didn't. Boo. Leave a comment in the comment section down below about any games that you've had in the Warspite, if you've enjoyed the Warspite like I have. And maybe consider subscribing to my channel. Check me out, you know, I play other games as well as World of Warships. And anyway, on that note, people, I will catch you in the next one.